Michael Hingson's Thunderdog, the true story of a blind man, his guide dog, and the triumph of trust at ground zero, is a gripping memoir that intertwines personal narrative, history, and inspiration. Co-written with Susie Flory, the book recounts Hingson's harrowing escape from the 78th floor of the North Tower of the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001, alongside his guide dog Roselle. More than a survival story, it is a testament to trust, resilience, and the extraordinary bond between humans and animals. The book begins with Hingson's childhood, providing context for his blindness and the challenges he faced growing up. Born prematurely in 1950, Hingson lost his sight due to oxygen therapy complications. His parents, however, refused to treat him as disabled. They encouraged independence, insisting that blindness was not a limitation, but simply a different way of experiencing the world. This upbringing instilled resilience and confidence, preparing him for the challenges he would later face. Hingson describes his early encounters with guide dogs, explaining how they transformed his mobility and independence. Roselle, the yellow Labrador retriever who accompanied him on 9/11, was not his first guide dog, but quickly became his most trusted companion. He details the rigorous training guide dogs undergo and the deep trust required between handler and dog. This trust, he emphasizes, is not one-sided. Dogs rely on their handlers as much as handlers rely on them. The narrative shifts to September 11, 2001. Hingson was working as a sales manager for a technology company in the North Tower when the first plane struck. He describes the chaos, the building shaking, debris falling, alarms blaring. Yet amid the panic, Roselle remained calm, guiding him through smoke-filled stairwells and crowded hallways. Hingson emphasizes that Roselle's composure was crucial. Her steadiness reassured him and others, enabling them to descend 78 floors to safety. The descent itself is vividly recounted. Hingson describes the crowded stairwell, the fear of collapse, and the physical strain of navigating so many flights. He recalls encouraging others, reminding them to stay calm and keep moving. Roselle's presence provided not only guidance but also emotional support, calming those around her. Hingson insists that Roselle was not just a guide dog but a hero, embodying courage and loyalty. Beyond the escape, Hingson reflects on the broader lessons of 9/11. He emphasizes the importance of trust in Roselle, trust in others, and trust in resilience. He argues that trust is the foundation of survival and success, whether in crisis or daily life. His experience illustrates how preparation, discipline, and faith can transform fear into action. The book also explores themes of disability and perception. Hingson challenges stereotypes about blindness, insisting that it is not a tragedy but a different way of living. He critiques societal assumptions that equate disability with weakness, showing through his own life that blindness can foster adaptability, problem-solving, and resilience. His escape from the towers becomes a metaphor for overcoming limitations, illustrating that disability does not define destiny. Another theme is the bond between humans and animals. Hingson describes Roselle not as a tool, but as a partner, a friend, and a source of unconditional loyalty. He emphasizes the mutual trust required in the handler-dog relationship, where communication is subtle but profound. Roselle's heroism on 9/11 exemplifies the extraordinary capabilities of guide dogs, but also the depth of their emotional connection with humans. Hingson also reflects on faith and meaning. He describes how his Christian faith sustained him during and after 9/11, providing perspective and hope. He interprets his survival not as luck, but as part of a larger purpose, to share his story, inspire others, and advocate for disability awareness. His faith frames his narrative, offering readers a lens of gratitude and resilience. Stylistically, the book blends memoir with reflection. Hingson's descriptions of 9/11 are vivid and suspenseful, while his reflections on blindness, trust, and resilience are thoughtful and inspiring. Susie Flory's collaboration ensures clarity and narrative flow, making the book accessible and engaging. Ultimately, Thunderdog is more than a survival story. It is a meditation on trust, resilience, and the human-animal bond. It challenges stereotypes about disability, celebrates the courage of a guide dog, and offers hope in the face of tragedy. Hingson's message is clear. Trust transforms fear into courage, and resilience turns adversity into triumph.